man stood at the edge of his sleeping child's bed. His wife lay beside the infant, her breath slow and soft. The palace was quiet. He could have stayed. He chose to leave. That choice has echoed for centuries. Buddhism does not begin with a doctrine. It begins with a departure. The ancient teaching holds that the deepest suffering comes not from what we lose, but from what we cling to. A prince, born into every comfort the world could offer, looked at his own life and saw a beautiful cage. The bars were made of silk. The lock was made of love. And still, it was a kidnapped. His name was Siddhartha. He had a father who adored him, a wife who loved him, and a son born just days before he slipped away into the dark. He was not cruel. He was not running from responsibility. He was running towards something the palace could never give him. The answer to why we suffer and whether suffering can end. He walked into forests. He sat with teachers. He starved himself. He sat beneath a tree and refused to move until the truth arrived. And it did. The child he left behind, his son, was later named Rahula, a word that means fetter. Even the name carried the weight of what was surrendered. And in that silence beneath the tree, everything shifted. Here is what that departure teaches us. First, love and attachment are not the same thing. We can love deeply without gripping. The prince did not stop loving his son by leaving. He went to find something worth passing on. Second, every meaningful path asks for a sacrifice. Not always this dramatic. But something must be released. Comfort, certainty, the approval of others before the deeper life can begin. Third, the Gita echoes this. Act without being enslaved to outcome. The prince did not know if he would find anything. He walked anyway. That is courage, without guarantee. Tonight, ask yourself one honest question. What am I holding on to that is holding me back? Not to abandon it, not to walk away in the dark, but to see it clearly. Because the first step toward freedom is simply seeing the cage. If this brought you a moment of stillness, subscribe. We share teachings like this every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. The prince left his son to find the truth. And when he found it, the first person he taught was Rahula.